What's up, YouTube? Well, I didn't want to do this live, but I was provoked to do this live. We got to talk about Nicki Minaj, you guys. You do not know Nicki Minaj is the queen of hip hop. We gotta do this live. We gotta get into this live. Okay? So make sure y'all come on up in here. We better do this time. We'll get into it. What's up, everybody? We are back talking about the one and only Nicki Minaj. Now, I was not about to do this live. I was provoked, okay? And she provoked me. Yes, Nicki Minaj did provoke me. So I want to say this humbly. I'm still a bar, but I feel like I'm a new bar, so I'm not conditioned to take all her crap. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be taking all her crap, so I got to keep it real. Now, she was before y'all head over station. Y'all head over to YouTube. Head over to YouTube right now. Head over to YouTube right now. Okay. She was about to perform tomorrow in Chicago, right? We all excited. My friends excited. We got people coming from California coming here. People all over from Indiana coming here, from Wisconsin coming here. Everybody coming here, and they want to see Nicki Minaj perform at the Jingle Bell concert. And so Nicki Minaj today, last minute, when I say last minute, child, like today, she make an announcement. All you guys, and it was a long message. She came out and she said, "Hi guys, I have to tell you something. One last thing. Hope it doesn't make you sad. I won't be able to perform tomorrow in Chicago for Jingle Ball, okay? It's supposed to be the Jingle Ball. I was so excited to see you guys. Please accept my sincere apologies. I'll make it up to you in Chicago stops of my tour early next year. Details to come. However, my beloved brother / boss stepped up for me so that I wouldn't have to push my album back. His name is Lil Wayne, a.k.a. The GOAT. He will perform tomorrow at the Chicago show. I am still performing at the Atlanta Jingle Ball and on the 14th, and now also performing in Miami. First and foremost, if your album ain't ready, stop picking up days that you're going to perform. And the thing about it is, when I listen to Nicki Minaj on her Twitter space, she literally lying, and I hate when she lie like this. Oh, you guys, if you all keep your tickets, we're going to put it on the website, and we're going to allow you to go to the meet and greet. We're going to give you some cash. We're going to give you some perfume. We're going to give you some t-shirts, some merch. Girl, like, no, people want to see you perform. They don't want to just get no free perfume and all that, in which that's all a lie. So I just don't understand why it got to be the husband, because you're picking up these dates. You've already been sued in China for messing that up. And you didn't going to show up in Chicago? That's disrespectful to your fans. And then she get mad at the fans when the fans be like, listen, you got to understand, people plan for this concert. You may not care, Nicki Minaj, but people plan for this in months in advance. They get a babysitter. They get their yoni stretch. They get their nails done. They get their toenails done. They really say, okay, I got my dude. He coming with me. I smell good. Got a brand new outfit. Some coming from out of town. Got a hotel room. Got a babysitter. And you mean to tell me that you decide to cancel it the day before is supposed to happen? That's crazy. And then you keep talking about everybody's not a big fan of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne like he stink. He don't make complete sentences. He don't even know how to talk. He's halfway on his way to the graveyard because he do all the type of sniff and all that powder and all that juice up his arm. So we don't want to see Lil Wayne. We are a fan of Nicki. And what Nicki did was wrong. It's like you're canceling dates, picking these dates up, knowing that you got an album, and then you're going to get mad. Well, y'all not in the industry, so y'all don't understand. We don't care nothing about that. We already bought a ticket. They can't even get a refund for the ticket. And she was like, well, you guys just go. And if you show proof, I'm going to have my BART agents looking out to make sure that you had a ticket and you're going to go to the meet and greet. That's another lie. Stop all that lying. Stop the lie. Stop the lie. And then people get, when you drag Nicki, oh, well, she wasn't the only one on the line. People came to see her. Okay? I just don't understand. People paid for that hotel and a refund. Now they can't get no refund. Refund? No. That's why they're pissed. And I'm angry because she decided to sit in. I got her the crown. I'm about to snatch it away from that heifer because we put the crown on her to be nice. You know, everybody's struggling. You know, I said, okay, we're going to put the crown on her. And she's not acting like a queen. She's acting like a dusty, a rat. That's what she's acting like. Because you are so disrespectful to the fans. And if I were the fans, I would definitely boycott. I would definitely not buy her album if I were you. If I purchased a ticket, like, you got to show them with her because they just think, oh, we could treat the fans like anything and they always going to be there for me. Well, we need to show, like, if you don't want to come and show us love, then you don't need to be out here releasing no album. We should just boycott it and say, oop, I canceled me buying that album. It's crazy. Now, I know a lot of people is upset because they get this entitlement that I'm entitled to do this. I'm entitled because I'm Nicki. No, you are evil. People plan for this stuff, and I don't even want to get in my feelings about this because I didn't buy a ticket, but my friend bought a ticket. He came from California, and I said, "Hey, man, you in Chicago?" He said, "Yeah, I'm going to Nicki to see Nicki." And then he was like, "I'm so angry. I spent all this money, and she canceled it." And I was hurt for him because it's like he's a huge Nicki Minaj fan. He talks like he loves it. He know how to mimic Nicki. He loved all her raps and everything. And she literally sat there and canceled the day before. And then we hear rumors that her album may not even come out on Friday because the album not even done. You know what I mean? And I get it because these Nicki Minaj fans, they're so delusional and they're wicked and they need to repent because they're not making no damn sense. Nicki Minaj was wrong to say she's going to commit and do a concert and don't show up. And then she want to talk down to the fans when we get up in that unicorn and say, that's wrong. No, you wrong. We paid too much money. And I'm speaking on the behalf of the Barbs that paid the money to go. That's wrong. And Chicago's a beautiful city. I don't like people disrespecting my city. It's very clean, beautiful. If it wasn't beautiful, then why you got all these migrants coming to the city? Because it's beautiful. And we wanted something to see Nicki Minaj, entertain Nicki Minaj, and have a good time. But she decided to cancel on us. So I urge the people in Chicago, in the sound of my voice, we must boycott Nicki Minaj album. For those that bought tickets, I agree with that. We should boycott it. I'm going to withhold my money. I'm going to stream the album, but I'm not going to purchase the album because if I purchase the album, I I'm not going to do it. And I would have done it, but because she decided to play dumb and not come to Chicago and poop on my city, I'm going to poop on her. And I am not about to buy her album. I'm not doing it. Now, I'm going to stream it because I am an entertainer. And I'm going to stream it because I have to talk about it for my business. But I'm going to keep my dollars in my pocket. I will not be buying that vinyl, that autograph album, CD album. I'm not buying that because she ain't nobody playing that. Okay? So, again, I am a barb, and I am a huge barb, and I'm calling her out on the behalf of all the barbs. I represent the Midwestern bars in the Midwest in that territory. I represent those barbs, and I'm speaking on the behalf of those barbs that we are highly disrespected by Nicki, and we're calling her out. And again, I will be going on her Twitter account after this broadcast, and I will be tweeting her, and I will be letting her know what she did was wrong. Lil' Kim would never. Lil' Kim would never. Lil' Kim will not cancel on her fans. She's going to make sure she show up. And Nicki is canceling on us because maybe that album is not ready. We should see it. Again, I love my city of Chicago. Chicago is one of the greatest cities ever. And I feel so good talking about my city. And to see this woman from New York, or wherever she's from, she's in California now, to be disrespectful to say, I'm not going to attend Chicago. That's crazy. And me being a barb, I'm calling her out. It was wrong. It was unethical. It was deplorable for her to make a commitment and not show up. That is wrong. I don't know what she been smoking on, shooting up, but whatever she have been smoking on or shooting up, I call it, it's no excuse, because I've seen Ray Charles, he shoot up, and he still was out there performing. Okay? I don't understand. So I personally are already communicating with the Barbs. I'm already communicating with the NAACP in the Urban League to write an open letter, especially the Chicago chapter, that we are very highly disrespected. And I don't like that. I feel that we as Americans should speak up. And I know I got some Barbs in here. They're trying to troll me. They're saying all type of weird stuff, but they don't care because they're used to being disrespected. No, I'm a grown man, and you're going to respect me. And if you supposed to perform tomorrow, get on that private jet that the fans paid for. We paid for that private jet. My money helped her get that private jet. Collectively, as the fans, it's the reason why your child is playing in a mansion. Not my fault that his daddy can't go nowhere because he a whole pedo. But we literally helped pay for this. We the one that helped pay for the staff, us buying the tickets, buying the mixtapes, buying the albums. We did that. And you owe us that. You work for us, Nicki. And I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm coming to you because what you did was wrong. And I know I got a couple of Barbs in here. They say what they're saying. And I get it because they unfortunately has drunk the juice of delusion and foolishness out of the cup of a unicorn. And over here, there will be knowledge and understanding what she did was wrong. And I'm not playing no games. I'm keeping it 100% real because I can't allow anybody to take my greatness and honor and to cancel a paid concert. I'm perplexed. I'm literally crying for those fans that paid their money. And again, we actually have Barbs in here right now, Paul, and they said all foolish things. And she do need to be dragged. Cardi B would never. Sexy Red would never. Like we love, like Chicago is the reason what helped push Nicki to the forefront. We gave that heifer a chance, and she decided to cancel that show. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I'm hurt that happened. And I think that for any of the barbs that's in my chat, use your common sense. And this is wrong. And at least we can admit it on this particular show. And so again, I'm just upset about this. And this is crazy. And I just feel that Lil' Kim, she is just saying, this is y'all supposed to be our queen. She don't care nothing about you. And this is crazy. I mean, Foxy Brown would never. I mean, Queen Latifah would never. They actually appreciate their fans, right? And obviously, Nicki Minaj do not care about the fans. And she want that album to go number one. If it don't go number one, then because of her disrespect. And because of her disrespect. And I just had to come on here. I didn't want to make this a long-fledged video because I didn't know if anybody want to call in and give their thoughts. And of course, I will let you all call in and give your thoughts and stuff. But it's crazy. She acted like she can't. She acted like she can't perform and promote an album. Stop it. Like, that's one thing I can say about Lil' Kim. She didn't do all this cancellation. If she did, she gave us ahead of notice, not less than 24 hours. Oh, yeah, you guys, I won't be there. This is crazy. This is so crazy, and I'm not here for that, and I don't like that. And this is why I am 100% is going to stand for justice and for equality, right? And so we're going to see if the album going to go number one. I personally will not be purchasing the album. I'm going to keep my money to myself. Of course, I will stream it because I've already made a commitment with my partners at Spotify. So I'm automatically going to stream it anyway. But then when she decided to respond to it on her Twitter account, she literally was on her Twitter account playing side effects, boring, getting mad at her fans, and lying to her fans. Said she's going to give them some cash. Like, she's not going to give them any cash. I just have to personally say that. And I'm going to open up the phone lines and allow you all to call in. If any of y'all want to call in, we ask that the barbers please be respectful and act like y'all got some sense. Because over here, there will be order. I don't play these games with these bars because these bars be getting out of control. And I want you all to be very respectful to me, barbs, because I've been very respectful. I helped push Nicki Minaj in the forefront. I helped promote Nicki Minaj, right? And help make her a superstar what she is, because I went out in the streets. I knocked on doors. I said, make sure y'all purchase Pink Friday. And this whole Pink Friday, too, is a bunch of mess because she decided to cancel on my city. And y'all know I love Chicago. I love my city. I represent for my city. I think my city is great, and it's the most beautiful city everywhere. It's better than LA. It's better than New York. It's much cleaner than New York and Baltimore. Much cleaner than those places, much cleaner than Alabama, of course, definitely much cleaner than the dirty Mississippi. But Chicago is one of the best cities in the world, one of the leading forces in the world, and we love the city of Chicago. And I think we need to have respect for this particular city. Now, again, we're going to open up these particular phone lines if you all want to call in. Was it disrespectful for Nicki Minaj to cancel on Chicago, the beautiful Chicago? Chicago is one of the safest cities in the world. And so we love the city of Chicago. It's one of the safest cities everywhere. I was just in O Block, and I was out there in O Block jogging with my friends. And I love the people over there at O Block. They're so beautiful and so everything. It's really, really great. It's one of the greatest cities ever. And I love, so safe, beautiful. And I love it so very much. I love going to visit my friends at O Block. I love going to visit my friends at Inglewood. One of the safest areas everywhere. Actually, it's very beautiful. In there, and so it's so very safe. I just feel like what Nicki Minaj did was wrong. Okay, so I will be going on a jog in O Block. Maybe next week I'll go to O Block and do some jogging. But I would definitely do some jogging probably next week over there at O Block. I probably will be doing it in another type of way. Paul, yeah, make sure you get my my jogging pants, because I will definitely be jogging out there at O Block because it's extremely safe. And I love my brothers and sisters at O Block. They love me dearly. They call me Big W. And, Big W, it stands for wild bitches call me Big W. And so I will be in that march and something. I usually listen to Nicki Minaj music when I'm jogging, but I will be going on a 24-hour protest, and I'm going to be playing Lil' Kim, all of her hot top records. And I will be going on a jog next week. So again, next week I will definitely be doing that, and I will be jogging over there in O Block on next week. So okay. All right, so I'm doing a 24-hour protest of Nicki Minaj records. I will not be playing Nicki Minaj records at all, and stuff like that. Someone said, you sound really hurt and bothered, but you're wrong for comparing her to other artists. Many artists cancel shows. We don't know the reason for the cancellations, but anytime you have to poop on someone, you say you're a fan. You say you're a fan because of one thing you didn't wait a minute, what's the bill? You didn't do go your way means you need to question if you were ever really a fan. Well, you could call in because JR, you always be talking mess about me, and you supposed to be a barb or whatever. You always be talking mess about me. I'll drop you a link. You can come on camera. We can have a conversation. But you always in my DMs, or do you want to marry Nicki Minaj? She don't want you, okay? She don't want you at all, okay? Unless you got some charges and you on an ankle bracelet. But you always be talking mess about me. Always. Anytime I say something about Nicki Minaj, you have dreams. And you can hit the link, and I'll drop the link for you. We can have a whole conversation. Every time, I've been knowing you for a long time. And JR, you always come here with them avatars, with that AI picture. I don't know how you look. You know, that's maybe how you look in the future if it's a digital age. But you know, your skin is not that perfect, and that's an AI picture. So again, if you want to have a conversation with me, JR, we can have a conversation. Do you want to hit the link right now, sir? We can have a conversation. And I invite any barb to have a conversation, because if you try to defend her being not showing up, you're a foolish person. I don't understand that. I get it. I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to get under my skin or whatever, because you think you're attractive, and that's an AI picture. I don't know how you really look. Show you a real picture. Okay, you can hit the link. Do you want to hit the link? Okay. All right. Do you want to hit the link? We can have a whole conversation. Okay. We can have a whole conversation. They said it's the truth. You wrong for being extra. Be wrong for being extra. You could be mad. The boycott, really? Okay. So again, I have my opinion. KK. I have my opinion, and I'm not changing on my opinion. I said what I'm gonna say, and if you got a problem with that, KK, you can hit the link. We can have a whole conversation, because I stand on that. The barbs, y'all can sit here, y'all can troll me, y'all can diss me on Twitter, and Nicki Minaj can unfollow me on Twitter. But I will tell her in her face what she did was wrong. Okay? What she did was wrong. And it wasn't right for her to sit here and lie to the fans that paid their money, and y'all sitting here and y'all deal with the foolishness. Again, you can say whatever you want to say, and I'm on Twitter, okay? And I'm letting Nicki Minaj know that Nicki is wrong. Really. Let me tweet Nicki Minaj in a second. Let me tell her, Nicki Minaj, dear Nicki. Okay, dear Nicki. Okay. Chicago is upset with you. Okay. ... You need to get. Hold on. You need to get on the flight. Get on the flight and perform in Chicago. We're not playing with you. Okay? Let me put my number right here. She could call in if she wants to, because we ain't scared of these barbs. Please. I've worked too hard. I've been in this business for almost 33 years, and I'm not gonna allow no barbs with no faceless avatar and no AI pictures get under my skin. I'm not gonna allow that. Okay? You see them barbs, they know they ain't gonna call it because they know I ain't gonna play that. Okay? Let me leave her voice though. Nicki, you could call in. I gave you the number. Shoot. Because what you did was all the way wrong. It wasn't right. I've been in this business for 33 years. And never in my 33-year career did this woman literally come out 24 hours before showtime, decide to say that she don't want to perform. I don't understand that. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Is this Nicki? Hello? Can you speak up? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. What do you have to say about Nicki Minaj canceled on the greatest city in the world, Chicago?
No, it's not. It's the dirtiest city in the world.
Excuse me?
black on black crime. You heard me.
You said Chicago is what now? And you're from New York? And you think New York is cleaner than Chicago? Man, don't play with me.
Dirty like your house. Don't you ever talk about Nicki.
Ma'am, I can talk about Nicki because what she did was wrong. And you know that. You live in New York, in a rat-infested place in New York. Do you know New York is rat-infested? Do you know it's run by rats? Do you know the rats be up there terrorizing the people on the trains and the buses? Do you know New York, the governor? I need you to hush. I need you to hush. Do you know the governor is trying to cancel the sanitation in New York? New York is dirty. Don't you dare try to talk about my city and try to talk about my city. You live in New York. You live in that dirty urine where people be pissing on the train. How dare you, man? I speak to your shame, ma'am. How dare you try to talk about my city?
Speak to your shame. Do you see how I went to Chicago? It was dirty. I was afraid for my life. I felt safer in New York. You feel safer in
New York? They be carjacking in New York, driving people on the train, boo-booing on the train.
What?
They boo-boo on the train.
They shoot at you in Chicago.
Chicago's one of the cleanest cities ever.
Chicago. No, it's not. You need to stop lying. And you need to stop talking about Nicki.
I can talk. Ma'am, you can't tell me to stop talking about Nicki.
She's a cancel. She's a boss.
You can't tell me to stop talking about Nicki.
Something you will never achieve. That's why you're jealous. So worry about your knock-kneed, crusty-ass feet.
Excuse
That's
me? My feet ain't crusty.
Stop worrying about Nicki. What you asking excuse me for, huh?
Class.
Don't
Let's
you say excuse me? What you excuse me for?
You not come on my show, cousin, because I didn't
never supported her. You never supported her.
I know you never supported her. Filthy New York City, and you don't understand any class.
Never supported her. No, what's dirty is your booty hole. What's dirty is your booty hole. And that crusty-ass house that you live in.
Dirty pampers in New York City.
That's dirty. Don't you ever speak on Nicki. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Don't you ever speak on Nicki. I'm speaking on Nicki Minaj now. You got a problem? Hop on the plane. She's richer than you.
To the shot. Cleaner than you. And we can have a conversation.
Cleaner than you.
How about I get on the plane and meet you in Brooklyn?
Richer than you ever be.
Are you in Harlem? Send me your address and we can have a conversation about Nicki Minaj.
And what you finna do? What you finna do?
I'm gonna educate you about teaching you about being punctual and teach you respect. Because you disrespectful. You trying to disrespect my city and say Chicago is dirty.
Disrespectful? It's
dirty.
Chicago.
And New York is more clean than Chicago. How dare you, man? I know your drawers smell like you. I know it smells like you. That's the difference.
No, that would be your drawers. Why don't you show us your booty hole?
Excuse me? Why do you want to see my hole? It's clean. What? It's not like the filthy New York City.
I doubt it. I know it looks like your dusty ass feet. That's what it looks like. So y'all
don't have a rat-infested problem in New York.
Don't you dare talk about Nicki Minaj. Keep Nicki Minaj out your damn mouth.
In New York City.
Keep Nicki Minaj out your damn mouth. If I was her, I would not go to no dirty ass Chicago. What the hell is in Chicago? What the hell is in Chicago?
Chicago, you guys got hurt. You guys got hurt by a mayor in a freaking wheelchair. That's how weak you guys are. President Obama from Chicago. Got hurt by a mayor in a freaking wheelchair. How dare you?
Wheelchair-bound mayor hurt you guys. Sending all those damn migrants. You can't do shit.
They got migrants in New York too. So these are they coming to the great city. And we are allowing them to be outside in a tent. We giving them beautiful tents so they can be warm and stuff like that. But Chicago, we have
what you talking about? A beautiful tent?
We're able to do it. They can't even put the people in New York because the migrants gonna be.
It gets to below 30. What are you talking about? A beautiful tent? Are you stupid or are you dumb?
No, that's why they can't be out in tents. It's already.
Anyways, don't you ever put your mouth on Nicki Minaj? You and your dirty ass.
My city is not dirty, ma'am. If you compare the cleanliness of Chicago, New York, Chicago wins all day. I can guarantee you that.
You got hurt by a wheelchair-bound mayor. That's you got hurt by a wheelchair-bound mayor. You can't send them back though, right?
Your mayor is under corruption. He's on an investigation for corruption. That's not talking about mayors. Them back, huh? Eric Adams is under corruption. He's right now being investigated by the FBI. They have already confiscated his devices. Let's not talk about mayors.
So keep your mouth on Nicki Minaj.
Relevant. Let me tell you something I live by. My mentor, Roland Martin, would say, when you do good, I talk about you. When you do bad, I talk about you.
Excuse me, and you never supported her.
That's the motto that my mentor, the great Roland Martin, also Roland Martin, that's what he live by. You do good, I talk about you. You do bad, I talk about you. That's what I do over here on this show, man. You don't have the power. You are
wish
not
you had
any
the
more
status.
position
You wish
to
you
tell
had
me
her
not to
power.
talk about Nicki Minaj.
So
You
keep
can't
your
tell me
mouth shut about Nicki Minaj. And I'm not going to tell you
again. You
again.
can't tell me not to talk
That's
about
it.
Nicki.
I'm not going to tell you again.
I'm going to
So
talk
keep
about
your
Nicki all the
flu-footed
time
ass.
because Nicki, what she did was wrong, ma'am. You in New York. You know that was wrong.
Good. I want to come to Chicago. Who wants to come
Who
to
want to
dirty
come
ass
to the
Chicago?
dirty New
Excuse
York?
me, and get
Like,
shot
and
up?
then y'all
New
is
York.
sinking in
Everybody
water
wants
in
to come
New
to
York.
New York.
You
It's
know,
the
New
number
York
one
City, y'all got to
destination,
drain
boo.
out y'all
It's the
water
number
and
one
spray that
destination.
filthy
Don't play
sewage
yourself.
water in
Don't
the
play
air
yourself. Don't
because
play
you know
yourself.
that New York is sunken in
Never
water.
play yourself.
You know that New
Everybody wants
York
to be
built
in New
all those
York.
skyscrapers and
Everybody
y'all
wants to
have
be
all
in New
the
York.
massive floods because
Everybody
the
wants to be in New York.
infrastructure
Don't
is
play yourself,
trash.
boo.
How dare
Never
you
play
talk about
yourself.
my city?
Trash. Let's see your house.
New
Let's see
York
your house.
is
Let me see how your
trash.
house looking. You always
New
talk
York
about
is
trash.
trash.
What's
New
trash is
York
your
is
house.
trash.
Let's see your house.
Okay, New York is trash.
I seen a rose
Okay,
corner
I'll
when
be
you
in New
did it,
York
not
next year. I
flat.
want you to come to New
So
York
you
to
need
be
to.
part of my comedy show in New York.
Yeah, I
I
bet you
want you
the
to come to my comedy
rats are
show
bigger in
in New
Chicago
York.
than New York.
Okay, I want you to
I
come to
bet
my
you they
comedy
are.
show in New York.
I bet you
Okay,
they
I
are.
want you to bring your
Keep your mouth off
boyfriend.
Nicki. She don't have to come to dirty
Okay,
ass Chicago if she
all
doesn't
right.
want to.
Well, again, y'all heard
That's
that,
it.
New Chicago people. We need to
So
boycott Nicki Minaj.
keep your
This
knock
fan,
me
this
flu-footed
fan,
ass
don't mind this fan because
mouth.
she around all the
That
rats
bastard
and stuff. They probably bitter.
with the
She
fat
probably
ass
got bit
talking
by
about
one
you
of the rats
losing
and it
weight.
messing
You
up her
keep
brain
getting bigger
cells.
and bigger.
It's okay.
So continue stuffing
All right,
your
I
mouth and
understand.
keep
I will
Nicki
always talk
Minaj out
about
your
it.
damn mouth. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, thank you, ma'am. You see how she call in? Anyway, anybody else got something to say? The number's on the screen, you guys. I was not expecting to have this conversation. I really wasn't. But because of the filth of people not allowing me to get my point across because they think it's right for her to cancel. If she would have canceled New York, she would have been at that bodega pissed as hot grease. She would have been at that bodega in New York. She would have got on the train pissed. And she would have to clean her underwear because she would be soaked in piss because the homeless people in New York, huge homeless problem. They be pissing on and boo-booing on the train. Do you understand what I'm saying? The size of the rats is the size of a little poodle. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So we're having this awesome conversation. And again, I do want to apologize for the language because again, we have a family show. We don't like all that filthy language. But again, I'm going to say this before I close. If anybody else want to call in, you can. What Nicki Minaj did was wrong. And if you don't feel that way, it's something wrong with your spirit and your mind, and you need to get checked. I did not appreciate Nicki Minaj nor that deranged fan to get on here and be disrespectful when I'm giving you facts. It is wrong for an artist to cancel 24 hours before showtime. That is wrong to do, especially when you know you have this. It's wrong. It is wrong. Hello, you live on the air.
So they say corner store. They don't say bodega. So you need to stop. It's a corner store. It's a damn corner store. Come to New York. We're going to be ready for you. We're going to make sure you get jumped because you talk too much shit.
Y'all heard that? So she said that she at the bodega now. It ain't the bodega, it's the corner store. She upset in New York. Ain't my fault that the rats ate up your shoes. And she said she wants to smoke. Okay, she is really pressed. It was her again. And she said, I'm going to get drunk. All because I'm giving my opinion about Nicki Minaj, but I get jumped because I'm giving my opinion? Really? Girl. All right. Anybody else want to call in? Anybody else want to call in? I love Nicki Minaj, but what she did, I didn't love it. I think it was wrong. It was very nasty. It was rude for her to do that. I just had to say that. Anybody else got something to say? All right. Thank you all for your amazing support. I want to give a special shout out to my producers in the chat for showing me love. But, you know, again, Barbs, don't be trying to call my phone because y'all like to troll me when I'm off the air. Don't do that. I got time for y'all trolling ways. I gave my opinion. And we're going to leave it like that. All right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. New York City, clean up that city. And it's a very filthy city, very filthy city. New York is nowhere near clean like Chicago. Chicago is very clean. Chicago is very, very clean. Even the low income, very, very clean. Very, very clean. You don't even know you're in a low income neighborhood. It's so beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Very safe. I believe our crime rate is right, Paul. Is it low? Our crime rate low? I think it's low. And it's so safe. And I love the city of Chicago. And I love my city. I'm actually about to go jog over there at Old Block right now. I'm gonna go and walk my dog, and I'm gonna jog right there with my friends. With my friends. We always show love in Chicago. Chicago is dirty, and no, it's not. Dropping gems. You don't know anything about Chicago. Chicago is very nice, very low crime rate. Actually, people is really moving to the city of Chicago. People is really, really moving to the city of Chicago. So again, I'm about to go and walk my dog, and we're about to go out there. Buttercup, we're about to go out there and literally walk my dog. So hurry up, we're gonna get to O Block. I got it. Wait a minute. Okay, that's her calling back in. Okay, call back in, honey. I gotta go walk. I gotta go and walk my dog and have that conversation. She already sold 100,000 pre-sales. You done dragged the police department. No, it's one of the greatest police department. Actually, I was talking to the police department, to our police chief, and we were having a beautiful conversation. And I told him, I said, sir, keep up the good work. I like going to the beautiful police office. I love Blue Lives Matter. I love the police. I love going there, giving them nice cold water and nice donuts. And one of the police officer, and he's just so grateful at District 7. And he liked the nutty buns. So every time I go to the police station, I always bring like the nutty buddy, and I bring it to him. And he would eat it, and he always said, "Man, thank you so very much." And and one time I remember I was minding my own business. The police up there, so they love the city so much, and I always give them beautiful coffee, good coffee and stuff, and they used to love it. And back, I don't know if I'm going to do it because my mom is not well, so I don't know if I'm going to sing any Christmas carols in Inglewood and Old Block. I don't know if I will be singing any Christmas carols at this time, but I really love the beautiful Old Block, and shout out to my people in Old Block. I love them, all the guys. I know all of the people in the streets. They know me very well. They say, "What up, Big W?" I say, "How you doing, sir? How you doing?" Very safe, and you can literally just have a good time in Chicago. All right, so it's really, 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 okay. But it's so much cleaner in there. And so I do want to say shout out to the greatest mayor, Brandon Jones, greatest mayor. We have beautiful CTS, much cleaner than New York trains. Okay. All right. So we love the city of Chicago. Anybody that love it as well, it's only it. So again, y'all, I got to go march. I'm going to go jog out there Old Block with my dog. All right. Thank you all so very much. Nicki Minaj, what you did was wrong. I'll need you to call me, Nicki. Nicki, if you can really call me, my number is 972-674-9462. And Nicki, you can call me after this broadcast. I would love to have the conversation with you, okay? 972-674-9462. They said New York is the wealthiest city in the world. Not better. Chicago had way more wealth than New York, okay? I got where to go and what streets not to turn on when I was there this summer. Wiley Show. No, it's not like that. You should have called me because it was very safe. You should have talked with me. You're going to be on the news. Wiley going to be on the news playing at Old Block. No. I'm going to go to Old Block and have a good time. I'm going to go to Old Block and have a good time. I have a lot of beautiful friends in Old Block. They're the beautiful people. They love me dearly. They really love me. And so I love it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on my nice little run. Okay. Okay. Nice little run. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to counsel on Nicki. Should have, because Nicki, what she did wrong. Wiley going to the park to look for, not to jog. No, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm about to go and have a good time. But thank you all so very much. I want to say love you all. I'm about to go. I gotta go feed myself. I got to get some nourishment. I got to get some energy. And I'm I'm still kind of hurt that Nicki did that to my fans and to my supporters and to her supporters. And I really don't know how I'm gonna clean this up with my meeting with the Barbs, because we was going to do a mass buy on Friday. But again, I'm not going to do it. So again, I'm gonna tell all my followers, do not stream her album. Don't purchase her album and stuff like that. So that's how that goes. Thank you all so very much. Who starts the Old Block Best? I grew up in Chicago. Just started hearing it in the past few years. Hopefully she'll add more morning show. Hopefully she'll add more morning shows, because now it's just Regis and Kelly. Yeah, again, but we have to show love. Thank you all so very much. I'm trying to get Nicki Minaj to come on the Wiley Show, you guys, to do a tour on the Wiley Show. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that as well. Oh, hello. Is my ride outside? Okay. All right. I need him to take me to O Block. Thank you. I need him to take me to O Block. All right. I gotta go out there and jog. You know, it's so safe there. It's so nice. We'll go out there and jog. Okay. Thank you all so very much. And it's really great. So gonna get a drive is everything. I have to get me some a nice little some coffee and a donut, and then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna jog. Okay. So I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all on Facebook dragging me. Okay. Well, thank you all so very much. Nicki Minaj, you already know what you got to do. Little black girl, you're beautiful. Little black boy, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. All right. Thank you all so very much. The next time you'll see me will be in the Old Block Street. I'll be there jogging. Please do not interrupt me, because, again, I'm there talking to my people, and don't run up on me like that. It's okay. If you see me out there, I will not be signing any autographs. I'm out there jogging, and it's so safe. Okay. Thank you all so very much. The Barbs are going to flood till all right. We're going to walk in the park in the daytime tomorrow. Thank you all so very much. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Nicki. Love you, but you were wrong. And Nicki, I want you to look at me. If you want to be the queen, queens always show up for their fans. Without the fans, you're nothing. On that note, I got to go.